Good morning, I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. The S&P 500 eked out a narrow gain in Friday's session, but still had the worst week in nearly 2 months. Investors digested the most recent interest rate hike, economic data and recent commentary from the Federal Reserve speakers. That caused intraday moves as investors changed positions while predicting how the central bank will act on interest rates going forward. However, looking ahead to this week, investors are readying for the latest consumer price index reading to see if inflation has once again cooled. Economists polled by the Dow Jones forecast a 0.4% increase in headline CPI on a monthly basis and a 6.2% gain from the prior year. Overall, the broad index was up just 0.2% to end the session. The Nasdaq Composite slipped 0.6% and the Dow Jones Industrial Average advanced 0.5%. Despite the Dow's Friday gain, it still ended the week down 0.17%. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq Composite lost 1.1% and 2.4% respectively in what was their worst week since December. In company news, ride-hailing platform Lyft tanked more than 36% after a disappointing fiscal fourth quarter report. Lyft's recovery from the pandemic is slower than its wait times, while Uber is zooming ahead. Those are the latest reports in what has been an underwhelming quarter by Wall Street. With nearly 70% of the S&P 500 companies reporting, around 70% of those companies beat analysts' expectations for the quarter. That's a smaller share of companies surpassing expectations than the 3-year historical average of 79%, according to the Earnings Scout. To S&P 500 sector-related news, most finished higher, with energy and utilities leading the way, whilst consumer discretionary was the biggest laggard. And to commodity news, oil prices have risen after Russia said it will cut output by 500,000 barrels a day, following a slew of Western bans and price caps on Moscow's crude and oil products implemented over the last few months. Brent crude futures will last up 2.1% a barrel, while US West Intermediate crude futures gained 2.1%. The production cut equates to about 5% of Russia's latest crude oil output. The SPI futures are flat. Thank you for listening.